That was quite the little adventure we went on.
Hey! Hey, I just realized something!
Is this about dinner last night? I didn't realize those ingredients were off.
What? No, I mean... Wait, you fed us rotten food?
Rinwell, the point.
Oh, yeah, right. So I was thinking about those armored soldiers we've seen. There are regular Renans inside them, right?
Yeah, they're designed to make whoever's wearing them stronger. At least, I think that's the idea.
Right. So it kind of begs the question then, why are they made so huge?
I don't know, makes them more intimidating, I guess? Or maybe all that tech wizardry inside takes up a lot of space.
You don't think it's weird how the armored soldiers are the exact same height as the Helganquil?
Can't say I'd ever noticed it till now. And?
Connect the dots, Law!
Okay, let me get this straight. You think the armored suits might have originally been designed to allow Renans to work alongside the Helganquil?
Huh. But if that's true, what would that mean?
It would mean... just that, I guess. But still, don't you think it's kind of interesting?
Not hugely. Hey, Kisara, well, I've got you. What's on tonight's menu? Because I was thinking, maybe meat?
Get him, Hootle.
What did I do?
Oh, now you want to listen. Keep pecking, Hootle!
Ow! Seriously, what the hell? You know, guys, when you think about it, we've taken out a lot of Zeugles. Like, a whole lot.
You can say that again. If one thing's for certain in this world, it's that wherever we go, we'll always end up bumping into them.
Isn't it weird that they're still so plentiful? You don't think the Renans have, like, a ranch where they breed them, do you?
Certainly in all of my years, I've never heard of them constructing such a massive facility on Dana, let alone up in Lenegis.
The only thing I can think of, then, is that the feral ones must be reproducing on their own.
There's also no organized effort on our part to hunt them down, so it's difficult to fully exterminate them.
Exterminate them? Whoa, don't you think that's maybe a little harsh?
What do you mean?
Zeugles originally used to be living creatures native to Dana and Rena, right? Being genetically modified isn't their fault.
You're right. Zeugles were only created because of us Renans. We altered the original creatures to suit our own ends.
First, people made Zeugles, and then we let them go. And now we're trying to kill them because they're a threat. They really have only seen the very worst, huh?
I hope we find a way to be able to live side by side with them one day.
It's a nice thought, but they attack towns and cities. What else are we supposed to do?
Aside from the strays that have gone wild, it's worth remembering that Renans are able to keep them somewhat under control.
If we had distinct territories that didn't overlap, that might reduce the danger they pose.
Well, I guess when you look at it that way, maybe people and Zeugles aren't so different after all.
Yes!
Excuse me!
Hey!
Really now?
What?
I see. Agreed.
Very nice.
Dohalim, the line of researchers is getting longer.
Perhaps I should have put more thought into this before accepting.
Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind.
Hey,
Yes.
just great.
How's this?
Got it.
Hey! Yay!
All right. I never realized before just how hot this place is. It's like being inside a fire.
You're only just noticing? Ah, yes, forgive me. The whole lack of sensory feedback situation.
That's the one. It's hard to believe I once worked in this soup, let alone helped spearhead a revolution.
And all with the mask concealing your face. It must have been very grimy beneath that.
Back then, we had our plates full enough dealing with constant abuse from our Renan overlords. It never occurred to me the air itself was oppressive in its own way. My head's spinning just with the effort it takes to walk.
I think that's called heat stroke. You might want to take a sip of water.
You mean that water that's been festering under the sun for days? I wouldn't chance it without boiling it first.
Oh, I know. I'll go to the dock and fetch us some clean water.
Water alone won't suffice. You'll need to ensure his sodium levels are replenished as well.
In that case, let's see if we can rustle up some rock salt. Alphen, you go cool off in the shade for a while. Xion, stay and keep an eye on him.
And then there were two.
Bit of an overreaction, but it's still kind of them.
Maybe it's not the time, but this place brings back memories.
I know what you mean. We're back where it all started.
You don't ever regret meeting me sometimes, do you?
Are you kidding? You started all of this. Bringing down the wall, retrieving my sense of self. I have no regrets.
Welcome back, Law.
That was quite the little adventure we went on.
Hey, she's pretty cute.
Who are you looking at? Quit gawking and let's go.
Ow!
I sense a poor soul who is in dire need.
Sounds like our cue to step in and help.
Yeah! Hey.
Uh-huh.
Yeah! Hmm? Just great.
I guess... Thanks.
That was quite the little adventure we went on.
Right!
Sax Leo Temple. Isn't that where Shion was being held? Shh.
Wasn't it beautiful? I can't wait for this.
Hey, Law. Been training?
Yeah, I guess I got a little carried away. You think this is bad, you should see the state of my underwear.
Yeah. A word of advice. You might want to refrain from mentioning that stuff around girls. Ones without a military history especially.
Man, can you imagine Rinwell's face? She'd have a nervous breakdown.
I meant in general, but you sure mention her a lot, you know.
Huh? Oh, you know, she's always there, even when you least expect it. Springs to mind easily.
Either that, or maybe some part of you is subconsciously always wishing she was there.
May the trials and tribulations of young romance never change.
Romance? Like I'd be interested in that know-it-all tomboy. I'm more about mature women. Someone more like Kisara.
You know, I used to be a tomboy too when I was Rinwell's age.
Look, it's not tomboys I have anything against. But come on, you've got to admit she can be a lot to handle.
Hey, I miss anything? What's all the fuss about?
Rinwell.
Thunderblade!
Ah! What the hell was that for?
A little birdie told me you were speaking about me behind my back. Whew!
From the looks of it, I'd say you've got yourself a rival.
It wouldn't be called the Spring of Youth without a little storm every now and then.
Hey, Shion. How are you and Alphen getting on these days?
That's a little out of the blue. Why do you ask?
Sorry, it's just... I don't know, I'm just curious, I guess. I mean, a lot's changed now he's got his senses back and all.
I suppose you're right. Well, to tell you the truth, if he'd been the way he is now back when I'd first met him, I probably wouldn't have gotten this involved. But then, if we hadn't met like we did, then I never would have experienced these feelings, so... I guess it's complicated.
I can imagine. I know it's not the same thing, but I know what it feels like to have someone you love who's out of reach.
Because of Miguel.
Alphen's still alive. It's not too late, you know. And after all, who can say what the future holds? I think if I were you, I'd take things as they come for now.
Besides, touch isn't everything. I've never touched you, Shion. But that doesn't stop you from knowing that I care about you, right?
That's true. But I do remember back when we first met, you made it plenty clear you weren't my biggest fan.
But that was a long time ago. There were lots of things I didn't understand back then. Not that that's the point.
Don't worry, I'm only teasing. I know what you mean. Thank you. And you're right. There are ways to convey your feelings besides just touching.
I'll say, cooking immediately springs to mind. And if it's someone's favorite dish, all the better. If there's something on your mind that you want to tell him, why not try appealing directly to his stomach?
You might just have a point. I'll give it a shot.
Uh-oh. If it's Alpin's palate you're appealing to, that doesn't bode well for the rest of us.
Well, friendship is about being supportive. Sometimes we just have to do our best and take one for the team, right?
Even after staying here, we never truly got to the bottom of what makes this realm's citizens tick.
Renan and Danon are meaningless distinctions here. To have one's own mind is strictly forbidden. All that matters is blind obedience.
That might be the case now, but it can't always have been like that. There must have been something more.
Once, maybe. Question is that something still salvageable?
If it's not, we'll just have to make something new. No, not we. They've had enough foisted on them as it is.
You're right. It's time the people here had the chance to forge their own path. That's not to say it'll be easy, but it will be worthwhile.
These things take time to... What the... An ambush?
Sorry. Sorry. There was a huge flying bug and I sort of shot without thinking.
A bug? You mean like a Zoogle?
Something tells me she would have shot it, whether it was a Zoogle or not.
This realm is teeming with humid forests. It's only natural insects would feel more at home here than Menancia. In fact, I seem to recall reading somewhere that bugs around these parts lay their eggs in human food to ensure healthy incubation.
Sounds like they're tougher than they look.
What about you, Alphen? Bugs don't creep you out?
I wouldn't say I was their #1 fan. Mind you, if times get desperate enough, I've been known to eat them.
Insects as a culinary option, you say? What kind of seasoning are we talking?
Dohalim, I don't think he was talking about cooking them.
Hey, a lizard! Hey, Alphen, what do you think of that chick over there?
Doesn't look like she really works out.
I'm not talking about her muscles, you dummy!
Hey. Hey! Yes!
Right.
Sure.
I don't believe this! Ah!
Okay! Great!
Good. Nice work. Ah!
But this is...
Wow. This is... Yes!
Oh!
Amazing! Nice work. Very nice.
Thanks.
Yes!
finally made it.
Hey,
Yes. Oh.
Yay! What? Yeah!
Yes.
Yeah!
We avoided getting roasted in that ring. But what we could really use is something to cap this off.
sure. Got any ideas on what would be good?
Mabo curry. Fried bread stuffed with curry.
You'd probably buy out the whole stock.
That was quite the little adventure we went on.
Huh?
Well... Hmm? All right.
Huh? Uh-huh.
All right.
I guess.
Whew.
Got it.
We finally made it.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hootle? this the barrier that's keeping the Zoogle that Nath mentioned?
Looks like it. Our Zoogle pal should be on the other side.
This barrier is weird. It looks old and half-finished. Plus, he said it was okay to break.
I mean, we won't need it anymore once the Zoogle's gone, right? So what does it matter? Did they really think that barrier was enough for a Zoogle like that?
It was. That thing was sturdier than you give it credit for.
Really? So that's the Zoogle, huh? This should be a piece of cake.
Don't get careless, Law. What's that huge Zoogle over there?
Stay far away from that thing, Rinwell.
Oh man, I hope I live long enough to regret this.
Here I come! He's dead!
Bet that shell hiding something tasty.
Dragon Swarm!
What's this?
Don't put a weak point! It looks like you got this.
Stay away from my friend! Dragon Swarm!
No.
Can't get here!
Not in your dreams! Resuscitation! Illuminate the dark!
Not done yet!
Holy
What's this?
Here I come!
Not my finest.
Dragon Swarm! Megasonic Thrust!
I'll bring you back from that lunatic!
Here I come!
Come forward! Holy Glimmer!
Vacuum Blade!
The enemy wields arts too.
We'll soon see about that!
Lightning Thrust!
Let's tear them up!
Light Spear!
Here's evil!
Here I come! Ignite! Dragon Swarm! Explosive Ring!
I'll finish you here and now!
Soaring Light Can't move!
Feel like me again.
Rising Falcon! No escape! Take this! I'm not done! You're mine! I'm not done! Dragon Swarm! Here I come! Eternal Devastation! Double Demon!
It's time to finish this! Die! Consuming wildfire!
You're mine! Eternal Devastation! Double Demon Fang!
Eagle Fly! I'm just getting
Double Demon Fang!
Come forth and
It's
face
finished!
Don't let up!
Here I come! Here! I'm on it! Dragon Swarm! Double Demon Fang!
Sleep now.
Incineration Wave!
More with the stockpile.
Not my finest.
You'll pay for that! Try harder!
I'll bring you back from death's abyss!
Rising Falcon! I'm not done! You picked the wrong fight! Double Demon Fang! Incineration Wave! Here I come! Take this! There! I'm not done!
Blow away! I've let you all down.
I'll bring you back from death's abyss!
Take this! No escape!
Show you what my heart can do!
Dragon Swarm!
To stop you dying?
Don't mind if I do.
Yes, come on, take this! I'm not done!
All right, time.
Here I come!
This fist has got your name on him!
Internal devastation! Turbo demon blade! Incineration wave! Blue escape!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Whirlwind snap!
Rising falcon! Come on, roll now!
Lightning orb! Raging
Turbine!
I'm
I'm not done!
Please now hold on to your art. Here I come!
Take this! I'm not done! This one is blue! Internal devastation! Here I come! Dragon swarm! Crush! Turbo demon blade! Incineration wave!
Do it! Astral energy!
Say no more.
You're mine!
Crush! Come forth, the healing of
Dragon
purity!
swarm! Not today!
It's always been strong.
Split it open!
Be my guest! Here I come! Rising! Try harder! My turn!
Let's get you all tucked
Take this! I'm not done! Damn! Double demon fang! Mega sonic thrust!
Wait for the healing. Watch yourself, okay? Yeah, you too. Air thrust!
Incineration wave! Dragon swarm! Coming through! Ha! Melt! Scarlet Inferno!
Here's a healing arc. First
Rising the
Now you
flame
see what I
inside
can
me!
do.
illuminate
Let
the
free!
sword. Come forth, holy flame! Holy flame!
You picked the wrong fight!
They're not all that arc can do.
I'm not done!
Rise and shine!
Instant attack!
Right, watch out! This is
Here I come!
You're mine!
Blue escape!
Star! Banana!
My turn! Try harder! My turn! Rising
Smash you!
You're mine! Blue escape! Dragon swarm! Rising falcon!
This is bad, right?
Yes, Alvin. Very bad.
I don't feel so good.
Vacuum blade! Dragon swarm! Double demon fang! Incineration wave! Take this!
There you are!
The flame inside me! Yours to be let free!
Burn now!
Rising falcon! Dragon swarm!
Roll now! Infernal punch!
It's about to strike!
Look sharp, everyone! Try death's abyss! What's this? Resuscitation! If it's in the sky, it's mine! Can't be happening!
Rising Falcon! First Lightning Blade!
I can't move!
Try harder! My turn! No! Double Demon Fang!
Bring you back from death's abyss! They're not playing around!
Here comes a big one! Try harder! No, you can't! Try harder! My turn! You're mine! Dragon Swarm!
Armor won't save you!
You're mine! Double Demon Fang! Incineration Wave!
Let's do it! I'm almost impressed. I said almost.
Double Demon Fang! Incineration Wave! Try harder! No!
Blah, 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 magic! Now for something
Here I come!
blah, blah, blah.
Escape!
Into care of... There!
You are gonna pay for that! I've let you all down.
Bring you back from death's abyss!
Rising!
I still got
Here!
to fight
Back from death's abyss!
There!
air thrust! Pain between heaven and earth. They're not playing around.
They'll pay for this!
Seal! I'll be saving this one.
Try harder! Try harder!
Ready! Burning strike! Where that came from? Burning strike!
My turn! Rush!
Armor won't save you! What's this?
It's over!
Healing circle!
Now I can let loose!
Thanks, Shiro.
Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry.
Double Demon Fang! Incineration Wave!
It's been a smart. Flame of Fury!
Rising! Try harder!
Here's evil!
My turn!
Freeze
You're
laser!
mine!
Take this!
Dragon Swarm!
Hurricane!
Air thrust! Healing art!
Now I'm in the groove! I'll finish you here and now!
Get on it! Finish without a trace!
I'm not done! Double Demon Fang! Flaming Thrust! Here
They're
comes
not playing
something
around!
big!
Try to dodge!
My turn!
Here's a healing art!
Here
Here I go! Only getting started!
Try harder! My turn! It's on! Burn in hell! Double Demon Fang! Incineration Wave! Flaming Thrust!
I'll smash you!
No escape! Here!
Swallow dare!
Dragon Swarm!
Farewell! Astral energy! Full throttle!
Huh? What's a letter doing in a place like this?
Hell if I know. I highly doubt that Zoogle was trying to guard it. Still, somebody must have left it for some... Law.
Huh? What's up?
Something up?
It's from my old man. My dear son, I wonder how things will be between us by the time you read this.
In any case, I first want to congratulate you on all that you've accomplished. Making it this far requires a strong body, fine technique, an unwavering spirit, and most of all, friends that you can count on. If you have all of that, then I, as your father, have nothing to worry about. Those things together will always keep you on the right path. That brings me to what I really wish to discuss with you. As with all of us, there will someday come a time when you'll be a grown man who can and must think and act for himself. Whether you'll live in a world where blood will no longer be spilled between Dahnans and Renans, or when that day arrives, nobody can say. But even if peace still eludes us then, you'll have to decide how to live in this world. Listen to others with an open heart, but don't be swept away by their words. Always live on your terms. One more thing. If I ever see you again, I hope to say this to you in person, but neither of us knows what tomorrow may bring. Know this. Whatever you think of me, what I've done, your mother and I love you very, very much.
And there's nothing in this whole world that will ever change that. Your father, Zephyr.
Zephyr.
I can't believe he's only telling me all this after he's gone. What am I supposed to do with this?
Zephyr once told me that living freely meant being your own master. I think he wanted to make sure you know how he felt one way or another. What you do with that knowledge is up to you.
But that still doesn't explain why his father left that letter for him here, of all places.
Don't forget, we were led to this place. We may well get some answers if we go back to the source of all this.
Hey, Alphen, what do you think of that chick over there?
Doesn't look like she really works out.
I'm not talking about her muscles, you dummy!
Hey.
Hey. I guess... No way. Damn. Whew. All right. This is... thanks.
You okay, Law? You seem kind of quiet.
I'm fine. Just feels a little weird returning home now that my dad's not here, I guess. Oh man, sorry. I didn't mean to bum you out too.
So I guess that means you'll be visiting your dad's grave while you're here. Right, Law?
His grave? What are you, nuts? There is no grave. The Rena would only destroy it the moment they found it.
Back before Calaglia was liberated, dead slaves would be dumped in mass burial sites. Either that or thrown on top of a bonfire. We got used to cremating our own to deny them the pleasure. Then we'd sprinkle the ashes from high up as a way of returning them to the motherland.
It's all we could do. That's the ceremony we had when my mom died, too.
But that was back then, right? Calaglia is liberated now. There's nothing to stop you from raising a true grave anymore.
I suppose you've got a point. Once you've been doing something for generations, though, it sort of begins to take root. It's a tradition of its own now.
My dad wouldn't want that anyway. Cheap and simple, he'd say. Besides, I can't treat him differently than my mom. They might not end up meeting on the other side.
I hadn't thought of it like that. Wow, imagine. The two of them reunited. Back home where they belong. They're probably watching over us right now. At one with Great Dana. There's something almost poetic about it.
That's why I can't afford to screw up. If I know my pops, something as paltry as death won't stop him from coming to box my ears. Still, better than being left alone, I guess. Better than never knowing. You hear that, Dad? I'll make you proud. You'll see. Finally made it. I never thought about this until now, Alphen, but doesn't it get hot wearing that armor all the time? You feel heat and cold again, don't you?
Admittedly, yeah. It can get pretty toasty in this thing.
Is it hard when your back starts to itch?
Oh, you bet. Plus, my shoulders get stiff wearing it, even if it's not all that heavy.
Kisara looks like she manages all right with her armor.
Armor takes a strong body and a stout heart.
Spoken like a true guardsman. Not that I really get what you mean.
The more I think about it, the more I realize what a pain it must be. Like, what do you do when you need to take a leak?
Ew!
That part can be a bit of a pain, yeah. More things to take off.
That sucks, man. Wouldn't it be easier if you just walked around outside of your armor most of the time instead?
You never know when the enemy might attack. As tempting as it might be to take it off, it's not worth getting killed over.
So basically, you're screwed if you ever get attacked while taking a dump. Right, Rinwell?
Are you doing this on purpose?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
just great.
Cheers!
Cheers! What? Nice try, you two. Better luck next time.
Never. Why?
Wait. Something's wrong.
I couldn't catch it. I'll always be alone. How could I... Oh, please. I'm so lonely.
Oh no. This is just like what happened before.
Alphen! I'm alone. I'm all alone.
What can I do to get her to snap out of it? There aren't any thorns this time. Oh, I've got it!
Alphen?
Shion, you're not alone. You've got all of us. And there wasn't just one bouquet either. There's also this one from me. So please, don't give up. We'll fight this together. Shion!
You dummy! That's not what I was upset about. How many times do I need to tell you not to blindly rush into things? That said, it does make me feel better. Even if your bouquet is just a weapon named after one.
I'm just glad I could help. And I made another one to go with it, so it wouldn't be lonely either.
You never cease to amaze me, Alphen. Seriously.
Feeling better now, Shion?
I'm sorry I lost my cool like that.
Don't worry. It's not like I have any room for criticism.
Being a grown-up isn't easy, is it? Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster.
Hey, Shion. Why do you look so tense whenever we're traveling on the road?
Do I? It's not something I do consciously.
It makes you look really Renin in a way, if you get what I mean. Oh, not in a bad way, though.
That's interesting. I never thought I'd see the day where you'd say something being Renin wasn't an insult.
Well, the same goes for you, right? You don't go around saying it's bad to be Danon.
True. I guess you have a point there.
Hey, Alphen. Why do you like spicy food so much anyway?
You know, I haven't thought about that before. Maybe because when I couldn't feel pain, it gave me that kick I was craving.
But now that you can feel pain again, wouldn't your tastes have changed?
Did you like spicy food when you were younger?
Not as much as I do now. At some point, it just became something almost like an addiction, I guess.
I can most certainly relate. Once you've had your fill of ordinary food, you cannot help but seek out more unusual fare.
I don't think that's got anything to do with Alphen's tastes. Although I won't deny that you definitely have a thing for exotic food. The stranger, the better.
I just wish I could have gotten you into sweets like me, Alphen.
I like food that's dense and keeps you feeling full myself. It helps you last longer when you're on the move.
We all know you're a quantity over quality kind of...
What was that?
Nothing. I lost my train of thought.
You know, I've also noticed Shion's not really into the same kind of food most Renans are. Could be it's got something to do with the way she grew up.
That's so me. Even when I was little, I was all about food that gives me strength. All meat, all the time.
And I guess Kisara is so good at cooking fish because she can catch them herself.
I'm only good with fish because it used to be the easiest thing to get. When you work with something long enough, it comes naturally to you.
I like fish just fine, but what I really like about your cooking is how it tastes homemade. It reminds me of what my mom used to make.
Really? You know, I used to cook a lot of meals for younger kids, and they said the same thing.
When you get down to it, I guess the things a person cooks and the foods they like say a lot about the way they've lived.
What? Hey guys, I don't see any of our food anywhere.
What?
I know! The bag we kept it all in has vanished! Some Zoogles must have gotten in behind us and swiped the whole thing while we were fighting.
What? Huh? What are you guys talking about?
This affects you too, you know! We lost all our food, including all those sweets you love so frickin' much!
What? How could this happen? Those sweets are the highlight of my day! Oh, so hungry.
Hunger is like that. The moment you know there's nothing you can do about it, it becomes that much more unbearable.
Whoever did this, I swear I'm gonna make them pay for stealing our supplies.
All that's left now is this one lonesome apple.
Law?
What? Hey, don't look at me like that. I picked this apple myself. I'm not just gonna...
Food.
Hand it over.
Stay away! Ah!
Hey, I'm back. Huh? What the heck happened here?
Only a poignant reminder of how dangerous a food shortage can be in a collective. A serious problem indeed. And one we should all be mindful of.
I see. Does it have anything to do with why you're holding our food supply bag behind your back?
Ah! This is perfect! I'll have every...
I'll see you again tomorrow.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hootle?
misread the landing.
Go no further!
My turn!
Burn it!
Easy.
A breeze. An easy breeze.
I'm just trying to do the best I can.
Hold up! Is this as valuable as I think it is?
Hoo.
I see you've got your relics all lined up again. What are you doing? Huh? They're so bright now.
Oh, it's you two. I was merely tending to my collection.
Don't you think you've polished them enough by now?
You take better care of your relics than you do yourself.
I try to take good care of them. However, no matter how much work I put in, they refuse to respond.
I thought you could hear their voices somehow.
I can, but that's all I can do with them. I can't actually engage in conversation with them. Not yet.
What are they saying? Did they really want you to polish them that much?
You're right. I was so enraptured with them, I may have selfishly failed to consider their own wishes. I must open my mind and sincerely engage with them in earnest.
He never gets tired of his relics, does he?
Nope. It is interesting to look at them when they're all lined up together like this, though. Like how these two have similar designs. It makes me wonder if they were made in the same period.
An excellent observation. Yes, I too suspect they're somehow intimately related as well.
I don't see what you two are talking about at all.
What's this? Why, that smear wasn't there previously. Could it be responding to my voice at long last? It's rather viscous and has a distinct aroma to it.
Ugh, Hootle! These relics are no place for you to do your business! Whew! I'm serious! These are priceless pieces of history!
Come on, Dohalim. Let's go wash your hands before you catch anything weird.
That treasure. What a sweet-sounding ring it has.
You really think so?
That was quite the little adventure we went on.
Oh?
Right.
Okay, off we go. Always good to be back in familiar territory. I wonder what we'll find out there this time.
Most likely Zeugles, I would reckon.
I mean, other than them.
Isn't that Almadria's?
So this is where her ship drifted.
Then the one who wrote the letter is...
Alive, but badly wounded. I doubt many of the others have survived.
Let's survey the area. An opponent like this should be easy.
Try harder! Not yet! I'm not done! Rising spell!
They rush you! You gotta jump for cover, okay?
Double demon fang! Incineration wave! Here I come!
Flame of fury!
Eat this one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Got it! I'll leave it to you!
Healing spell!
Now it's on! Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclops!
Wow, that was a nice move there.
I know, right? Bet you couldn't do it.
So it's a grab here, thrust the left leg, then use the right arm to leverage over...
Stop memorizing my move! It'll be a breeze.
mine.
Get in, get out.
Eternal devastation! Come and face me! Got fire! All yours!
Not much longer to go.
Come on, one final push!
Let's do this together, Alfred.
Double demon fang! Incineration wave! Not today! My turn! I'm on it! That's enough! Not a chance! No escape! Devastation!
Do it!
Eagle assault!
Thank goodness we won.
Judging by the stench, I'd say the animals at the ranch are all grown now.
This is such a beautiful island.
Yet it's just as full of Zoogles as everywhere else on Dana.
The fact there are piers suggests people must have come here in the past, though.
The reason they're gone is simple. The Renans put all of the Danans to work on the crown contest after they conquered the planet.
So there would have been nobody left to enjoy the view here after the Great Conquest. Once this whole thing is over, we'll have to all come back here together so we can appreciate it. Did I say something weird?
No, I was just impressed you came up with such a good idea for once.
Thanks for waiting. Eat
Kisara, let's talk for a bit. Thinking some more about how to realize your ideals?
No. Actually, I've been trying not to obsess about it as much as before. I find when I think too much about my ideals, I get hung up on the reality of things and lose sight of what's really important. I know what it's like to go hungry, to lose your family. That should be reason enough to fight for a better society, so nobody else has to. Sorry about that.
Even thinking about things will make you hungry after a while. You wait here. I'll go whip something up for you.
Thanks for the food.
What's so funny?
Nothing. Just impressed at how good of a cook you've become.
Well, we've been on this journey for a while now, so I've had more than a few opportunities to hone my skills.
Yeah, and now I have a good meal in me. There's a simple kind of happiness that comes with that, you know? One that's more powerful and convincing than complicated logic can be.
That reminds me of something Law said, about how talking too much doesn't put food in people's stomachs.
That sounds like Law. But it's true nonetheless. When you get down to it, all you really need is enough food to keep you full and to be surrounded by people you love. Everything else comes second.
Speaking of people you love, I haven't heard you talk about Miguel much lately.
Wow, okay. Way to make me feel like the worst sister ever. But you're right, I haven't. If I'm honest, I think it's because I finally found other people I love just as much. Whatever kind of society we end up having after this, it needs to be a place where I know you all can be happy. That's my starting point for now. Don't worry. Once I finish folding these clothes, I'll go to sleep. Rise and shine. We're almost ready to leave.
Hey, look at that enemy! It's shining!
Brace yourself! This one's tough!
Whirling swirl.
Denied!
Wings of
It's
heaven.
over!
Reload.
Super swallow
Searing
dance!
flame.
Double
Reload.
demon flame!
Arcade.
Do it!
Steel. Quiver. Astral energy.
Say no more.
Lady Fortune must truly be watching over me.
Out of our way.
Can't get out of this!
Out to the level. Arcade.
Double demon flame!
Sweet now.
Incineration went up!
Are those arms even natural?
Bring the home stretch, guys. What she said. Eyes on the ground.
Let's focus on double for you, Law.
Me? How come I get singled out? Didn't even break a sweat.
There's something in the water.
No
Here's a
choice!
healing art.
I owe you one! Head right!
Water.
Double demon
Hear my
flame!
call.
The flame inside me
Wall.
yearns to be
Glacial spear.
Strike!
Carve.
I'll take you all on! Now!
Sweet now. Here's a healing art.
Do it!
Kisara! I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
Barely a blip on our radar. There!
It's you.
Lord Dohalim?
I figured I'd find you here, Kelzalik.
You knew he'd be here?
The handwriting on the note was all too familiar to me.
Did you come all the way out here to mock me, or have you changed your mind about putting me to death?
What if I had?
You have no right. You who abandoned your lordly duties and chose to fraternize with embeddeds of all people! And for what? How could someone as powerful as yourself turn your back upon the crown contest?
Not this again.
I ran from this once, but I must face it now. The crown contest was never for me. I apologize for dragging you along, but I do not regret my choice in the slightest. Listen to me, Kelzelik. People change. They can change given time, and regardless of their race. I know you're a capable man. You could do so much for others if you were so inclined.
Me? Impossible. It's too late for me. Death. Death closes in on me wherever I go.
What?
That's Almetrius.
Is she alive too?
It's death!
Has this thing become even more ruthless?
There's nothing more fearsome than a wounded beast, especially without its master.
Well, I'm not leaving it to its own devices.
I'll heal you all!
Exploit the enemy's weakness.
Ignite!
Thanks for the healing. Watch yourself, okay? Yeah. Good deal.
Simply incredible. I couldn't make it in time.
My turn!
Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
Tornado drive! Try harder! No escape! Eat this! Dragon swarm! Try harder! Come on! Try harder! My turn! Strike!
What would I do now? Feel!
Rising Falcon! Stay away from my friend! My turn! Vacuum blade!
Outstanding form! Resuscitation! Here, let me help!
Take this! I'm not done!
Illuminate the sun! Holy land! A chain between heaven and earth!
Try harder! Not a chance! Thrust! Megasonic thrust!
Shine!
Radiant light!
I never fit! It's weakened!
Dragon swarm! This ends now!
Radiant light! Holy land! A wailing banshee of
Rising Falcon!
Here, let me help!
You may be strong, but I'll never back down! Bring it down! Take this! Strike!
Will this help? Sleep now! Get on in there, Radiant!
I owe you one.
This is... Forgive me.
I'll heal. Healing circle.
Resuscitation.
I've still got the new lease on life.
Death on the wind. Try harder. My turn. Radiant light. Try harder. Not dead. Now. Here I come.
Burning shield. Go down.
Here I go.
This one's mine.
Now, wall it freely.
Take it down. First form. Sleep now. Healing circle. Over the top. Searing flame. Reload.
Try harder. Here I come. You'll pay for that. Now. Time to let it rain. Try harder. My turn. This one's all mine. Burn. Dragon swarm. Megasonic thrust. Double demon fast. I'll burn it all. Flaming pillar. Fire.
I'll heal you all.
Here I come. Try harder.
Pull myself together.
Now.
Try
Try harder. won't escape me. Vacuum blade! You're mine! Try harder! Not a chance! Try harder! Not a chance! My turn!
Got it! Now's our chance!
All mine!
Chain between heaven and earth.
Here I come!
A whirling daisy of lightning! Without a
Dragon Swarm!
field!
Megasonic Thrust!
Baby!
Turbo Demon Fang! Incineration Wave!
Let's go! Celestial Hammer! Lunar Corruption!
This is...
Don't leave me! Oh, sparkling stars of light! I'll bring you back from death's abyss! Resuscitation!
Not done yet!
Let the Lord not
Here I come!
Here goes!
I'm not done! Dragon Swarm!
Celestial
You're
Hammer!
mine! There! Rising! Here I come!
In here!
Take it! No escape! There!
Breeze Laser!
This one's all mine! No escape! Not that just...
Celestial Hammer!
You're mine!
Now!
I'm ready!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! You're mine!
Mega Rebel in the sky is mine! Winds of
Castle!
The enemy is going all out! Gemini
Try harder! Not a chance! Try harder! My turn! My turn! Heal my wounds! No escape!
Feel the medicine will illuminate the dark! Come forth! Holy Breeze Blazer! Don't give up!
Radiant light! Regeneration! Infuse its vanquished soul!
Wailing Giant! Divine! I'll bring you back from death's abyss! Winds of heaven! First, bring here! Take it! Get on there with my arm! Rise and shine!
Down on the ground! I'll take this! I could do without you, Pain!
Can't be happening!
I have no limits!
Winds of heaven! First force!
Resuscitation!
Cyclone!
Here I come! I owe you one! Megasonic Thrust! Dragon Swarm! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
I'm going to use all the power of my healing arts.
No escape! Dragon Swarm! Ignite!
You can feel the medicine working. Here! We got your energy!
Megasonic Thrust! Be still! Here I come! No! It can't end here! Take it! Sanguine Blossom!
No
further. From beyond, imbue this vanquished soul with life!
A whirling struggle! Winds of heaven!
Down on the ground!
This one's mine! That move!
Here comes a big one! Try harder! Not a chance! No escape!
Letting it go!
Take this!
Resuscitation! I'm ready to use all the power of my healing arts to
Take
accomplish
this!
it!
Last city of darkness! No escape! Penumbra! You're mine! No escape!
Finish smart.
Here I come!
I can't heal you forever!
Flying light spear! Right!
Nail!
There!
Power of flame! Vanish without
You're mine!
the flames will roar! Burning!
You're mine!
Purge the explosion!
There!
Burning! Glacial spear! Here I come!
Take it! Megasonic Thrust!
There you go! Spear! Here's Swarm!
Now we're not willing performance.
A whirling Dandy of Lightning! Divine Blade! A whirling struggle!
It's in your hands now.
First blood!
Not done yet. We've got him on the run.
Don't get cocky!
Right. Still anyone's fight.
Lunar Brazier! Lunar Blaster!
Try hard. Let's go. You're mine. Move it.
Primed and ready!
Incinerate away. Mega Sonic Drop. Running a ride. I'm not this one's all mine. Begin. Try hard. Not a chance.
Lightning Orb! Dance in the wind! In here! By the power with the end! Finish with the Raging Storm! It's about to strike!
Look sharp, everyone. Eagle Ray. Move escape. Dragon Form. Eat this. Take this.
Into the shadow!
I'm not done. Seismic Rupture.
By the power of flame!
Rising. This should do it. Try harder. Not a chance. Not a chance.
That's gonna smart. Lightning Condemned! I'll bring you back. Where are you going? Knock it into next week! I'll bring you back from death's abyss! Lightning! A chain between heaven and earth!
Try harder. My
Here
turn.
goes!
Not a chance.
Lightning Condemned!
Captivity. Nova. Now we're never.
A wailing Dandy
Try
of
harder.
Lightning!
Not a chance. Not a chance.
Divine Savior!
I'm not.
Chain between heaven and earth!
Escape. Burn in hell.
I'll be saving this!
Escape.
Imbue the
Chain
tank with
between
soul
heaven
with
and
light.
earth!
It's in your
A
hands now.
wailing Dandy of Lightning!
I can't
In
leave.
here!
I'll bring you back from death's abyss.
Oh, sparkling stars of light!
Resuscitation! Here, let me help.
Not done yet.
It's showtime! Prototype field!
Take it. Blue escape. Dragon Swarm.
By the power of water!
Here I come.
I'll bring you back from death's abyss.
Illuminate the
Rising Falcon.
Right.
I'm going to need to do it all.
Take this.
Resonate the earth.
Stalagmite!
Try harder. Now. Take this. Run. Dragon Swarm. Here I come. Blue escape. Captivity. Devastation. Double Demon Fang. Hitting Pile Driver.
Shine.
I'm ready.
All yours, Kisara.
There!
Would you come with us? We can take you someplace safe.
To where? Where could I possibly be safe from that?
What are you talking about? We already took care of the monster.
No! Death is immortal by its very nature. Even now it haunts me. It hounds me. The Silver Death curses me incessantly with its many faces, many voices. Don't follow me. Leave me be. Leave me alone!
What's happened to him?
Whatever it is, it seems we have read the situation wrong.
He spoke of a silver death. Do you think he could be referring to the people back in Vicente that he hollowed?
He did so at Almadria's urging. I'm sure that somewhere deep down, he felt guilt and remorse for what he did. It was easy to blame it all on Almadria while she was alive. But now that she's gone, he has no one left but himself to blame for his own misdeeds. He's alone with his guilt on this island.
But it sounds like he lacked the mental fortitude to endure it.
Makes sense. Sounds like just desserts to me.
Almadria's monsters had nothing to do with it then.
So he was a Renan, yet he regretted his part in the Danan's persecution. And now he's beyond help.
Should we really just wash our hands of him, though?
To be honest, it seems like he's punished himself far more than any punishment we could hope to mete out. Dohalim.
If I hadn't met all of you, No, even after that. If I hadn't accompanied you on this journey, it's entirely possible that might have been me.
But you did. You're here with us now. And you didn't stumble upon redemption, Dohalim. This is the path you chose for yourself.
Yes, I suppose it is. I must keep striving.
You can ease off yourself.
Pot calls the kettle black.
Good advice for all of us, to be honest.
That treasure. What a sweet-sounding ring it has.
You really think so? Looks like we made it here in one piece.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hootle?
That treasure. What a sweet-sounding ring it has.
You really think so?
Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster.
Hey, she's pretty cute.
Who are you looking at? Quit gawking and let's... go. Ow!
There's history in the air here. I can smell it.
I don't smell anything.
Don't encourage him.
Always good to be back in familiar territory. Hoo. Hoo hoo. Hoo hoo.
My word. This must be the work of Providence.
Prava what now?
It means destiny. I think it's a bit of an exaggeration, though. Do you sense one of your friends, Hootle? Do you sense one of your friends, Hootle?
Hoo. Hoo hoo. Hoo hoo hoo. 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 Hoo hoo. Hoo.
My word. This must be the work of Providence.
Prava what now?
It means destiny. I think it's a bit of an exaggeration, though.
It's like we've assembled every single owl in Dana.
You know, looking at them all, I think we very well may have. It's Talk about a spectacular sight.
Yeah. His Majesty and Her Majesty both seem pleased as well.
When she's all alone, her thoughts drift to sad places. I did all this so that she could have lots of friends and live happily ever after.
Hey, I get a little grumpy sometimes.
I'm interpreting for the owls, not talking about you.
Well, at least Hootle isn't alone anymore, right?
Right. Hey, Hootle? Huh? Hootle, I think you should stay. If you keep traveling with us, it's going to be constant fighting, and you'll be put in a lot more danger. But this is a safe place, filled with lots of friends for you. Plus, you can learn lots of new stuff with friends. Just like all the new things I've gotten to learn since I met Alphen and everyone else. All I could teach you was to jump from twig to twig. But now look at you. You're soaring to new heights. You can go wherever you want on your own now. So, stay here and be with your friends, okay?
Are you sure about this?
Hey, I didn't mean for you to.
It's okay. I made up my mind. We stuck with each other for as long as we did because we had no one else to depend on. Now, it's for the best we stay among our own kind. Take care of yourself, Hootle. Hootle? Hootle, no! Your friends are that way! Why can't you understand?
I think he's trying to say, I don't abandon my friends.
Huh?
Hootle has his own wings. If he wanted to leave, he could have left whenever he wanted to.
He can come back to this place whenever he wants to. But right now, what he wants is to be with you.
It's true that his own kind is here, and he knows that. But he won't know if you'll always be around, Rinwell.
But, I mean...
I think he's asking you whether you really want him to go.
No! Of course I don't really want him to go! Hootle's the only family I have left!
Then it's settled.
Hootle has a place to go home to whenever he wants, and that'll never change things between you.
Are you sure about this, Hootle?
Take care of our friend.
I pray your journey is a safe one.
Okay, enough already.
Thank you. Try to be nice to one another, Your Majesties.
Well, what's the answer?
Oh, well, yeah, of course.
Yeah, we'll both take care of each other.
I meant the owl's answer.
Let's go, Hootle!
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
We're in good form! No choice! Here I come!
No complaints here!
Megasonic Thrust! Take it! No escape! Megasonic Thrust! Try harder! No! Take it!
Sorry, actually, I didn't want to fly that.
We have friends before. We can't depend on them.
You're right. I'll bear that in mind.
No escape!
Sorry, trouble.
You do the same for me.
Kaioyuwa!
Here goes!
Dragon Form! Megasonic Thrust! Double Demon Fang! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Now!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! My turn! No escape!
Illuminate the dark! Magic
Lightning
is
Storm! No escape! It's on! Kaioyuwa! Here I come! Dragon Swarm! Here! Take
Don't
this!
mind if I do! Light astral energy!
Not a chance!
Victory is within reach.
Dig deep and we can do this!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Everyone's still in one piece?
Got some good equipment!
I can't say its appearance is to my tastes, personally.
This cavern is surprisingly big. Not to mention nice and cool, too.
The way the light from the glowing stones reflects in the water, it almost feels like a dream.
What, this damp and slimy place? Are we looking at the same thing?
Looks like some solid equipment.
Through. Resonate with the earth. That buzzing is driving me mad.
Only the best materials in your garments.
You really do have quite the discerning eye, Dohalim.
Yeah, they all kind of look the same to me.
Judging by the stench, I'd say the animals at the ranch are all grown now.
Alphen, do you understand what's on the line here?
What?
The fish, Alphen. With all these Zeugles around, nobody can give them a good home. Namely, my stomach.
Shion, we can't rush this. If there's a big-time Zeugle waiting for us, we've got to be prepared.
You've got a point.
We can't let some dumb Zeugle beat us. Not with these fish at stake.
I'm pretty sure we're all in it to win it here.
That was...
Shion, could we talk a moment?
I thought you had something to talk about. I was waiting on you.
Not really. Why? Should I leave you alone when I don't?
No, it's fine.
We used to really have to force these conversations when we started talking to each other, didn't we?
To say the least. Hey.
What is it?
Do you think you'd like to make something together?
Make what exactly?
Just if you wanna make dinner together. What did you think I meant?
Huh? Dinner? Dinner! Yes! Yes, of course! Dinner! Right.
What did you think I was talking about?
No, it's nothing. Don't worry about it. Anyway, what did you have in mind?
Well, do you recognize these ingredients?
This is... Wait, is this?
So you remember? That's right. We're going to fix the very first meal we ever had together. Although I remember it not being well received when we had it.
You still remember that, huh? I'm sorry, Shion.
I'm just teasing you, Alphen. I picked this recipe because it's easy to make, and I thought it would be a good choice for dinner, too. Anyway, let's get to work. With both of us making it, we should be finished in no time.
I never thought we'd end up eating alone like this again. Just the two of us.
Yeah. So much has changed when you look back on it. Well, I guess maybe not what we're eating, but still.
No, I'd say even that's changed too, in a sense. Our meals are a whole lot better now.
True. We've both come quite a long way in the culinary arts.
That's not exactly what I mean. How do I put it? It feels like eating together is a lot more enjoyable than it used to be.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
Even after our battles are done, when Dana is saved and our mission is finished, we'll probably still be sitting down to dinner like this, night after night.
Yep, I doubt that much will change. You've always got to eat at some point.
I hope our dinners will always feel like this.
Maybe not exactly like this. Hopefully we won't still be camping out.
Oh, no, not at all. I meant in a nice, warm house. One with a roof over our heads and a proper fireplace, instead of an open campfire.
And real chairs instead of these logs. Nice plates and silverware on a big dining table. Oh, and a proper kitchen. That'd be nice too.
And when it's time to fix dinner, we'll be in that kitchen.
Standing side by side.
Whoops. Looks like we made too much. I don't think we'll be able to finish all this.
Yeah, you're right. I'll see if anybody else is still awake. I'd really hate to have to throw it away.
Side by side, huh?
You go ahead and sleep. I'm going to grab another bite to eat first. Did you get enough sleep?
It's gigantic.
I'd say we're about evenly matched.
So this...
He's the one who polluted the pond!
Consider this payback for all those fish!
Here comes the big one!
It's raining blobs of slime! Whoa! I'll take out as many as I can!
This is looking good. You picked the wrong fight! Take this!
So weak.
Quit putting yourself and get behind him!
I'll be ready to burn no time.
No place here!
Here, let's rock. Don't mind if I do. Hold on to your arm. Here I come.
Take this! No escape! Regeneration!
It looks like you got this one covered.
Regeneration wave! Thanks! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! Not a chance! Elusive Demon! Soaring Cloud! Demon Lash! Megasonic Fist! Ignite! You're mine! Dragon Form! Vacuum Blade!
Dance in the wind!
Demon Back!
A whirling trouble! Sleep now! I'm not in your dreams! All the power of my healing
Not today! Well escape! Dragon Form! Megasonic Thrust! I'm ready! Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
There you go, Alvin!
It's time to end this battle!
I'm right beside
Take
you!
this! Rush! No escape! Here! Stand!
Dance in the wind!
You may be strong, but I'll never back down! This should do it! Double Demon Back! It's gonna attack!
Right, watch out!
Dragon Form! Double Demon Bang! Megasonic Thrust!
It's weakened!
You're mine! This ends now! Double Demon Bang! My turn! No escape! Double Demon Bang! Plasmite! Lightning Thrust! I'm not done! I'm not done! You're mine! No escape! Double Demon Bang! Feel my weary companion! Vacuum Blade! Take this! I'm not done! Nothing back!
Ruined.
Burn!
Perhaps now isn't time.
In your hands now.
Stay away, my friend! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Soaring right! Right! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Out of the woods, it seems.
It's about to strike!
Look
Hold
sharp,
on to your
everybody!
arm. Here I come!
Here I come! Megasonic Thrust! Dragon Form! Try harder! Take this! My turn! I'm not done! You're finished!
A whirling trouble. Winds of heaven!
Take this!
Cyclone!
I'm not done! Try harder! This one's all mine! Lightning Form! Double Demon Bang! Regeneration Wave! You're mine! I'm not done! Vacuum Blade! Dragon Form! My turn!
Holy Land!
Take this! Here I come! Here I come! Burn in hell! Take this! Crush!
No more playing nice!
Dragon Demon Fang!
All right, it's showtime!
I'm not done! Point Black!
More for the stop!
I'm not done!
I couldn't make it in time.
We've almost got his feet.
It's getting weaker! Here goes! Not on my watch! A banana, let's go! They're not playing around! Who cares?
My turn!
Benediction light.
Try harder! Hold nothing back!
He must be tired of healing me.
I'm merely doing what I can to help.
Right drawn up.
Take this!
Lightning Orb! Gemini Alpha!
Double Demon Fang! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Let me show you what my art can do!
Rising Falcon! No escape!
Lunar Corruption!
Take this!
Lunar Blast!
No escape! Double Demon Fang! Now I can let loose!
Burning Thrust!
Inspiration Wave!
Astral Energy!
Say no more.
Looks like the little guy had a trick up his sleeve.
There's always something bigger and slimier.
Dragon Swarm! Rhapsody of Darkness! No escape! Can't move! I'm not done yet! Now! Incineration Wave!
Don't mind if I do! There you go! Don't let up!
I'm not done! You're mine!
Reload! Will this help? Seal!
Now I can let loose!
Don't leave me! I'll bring you back from death to bed. Lightning Orb! Eliminate the sun! Holy Sliver!
Take this! I'm not done! Take this!
Here! Burning
Rising! Megasonic Thrust!
Freeze Laser!
Take this! Double Demon Fang! Lightning Thrust! Rising Phoenix!
Explosion! Not in your dreams!
Double Demon Fang!
Burning
Incineration Wave!
Tempest Blast!
This one's all mine!
Resuscitation! Here, let me help!
Take this! Ignite!
By the power of a banana, let's go! I'll bring you back from death to this! Dance in the wind! Resuscitation! Photon! Magic is here! Hold on to your art! Here I come! Resurrection!
Take this!
Wind Astral Energy!
While it's reeling!
Take it down!
Rising Power!
Holy Lunar Corruption!
Want to know what else it has in store?
Let's smash it to pieces before it can show us!
Try harder! No, you can't! Soaring
Shine!
There!
Radiant light!
You're mine!
Regeneration!
You picked the wrong fight! Take this! You're not done! Double demon back! Now! Take this! Dragon Swarm!
Don't mind if I do.
Double demon back! Incineration Blade! Try harder! Here I come! No escape! Okay. Here I come! Strike! No escape! You're mine!
Chain between heaven and earth. A wailing banshee of lightning.
Dragon Swarm! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Benediction light.
Made one. Come
Heal.
forth and give healing fury.
Okay, here I go. This one's all mine. Not today!
This one is almost in the bag.
Not done yet. Just falling back.
Then it's time for you to do what you do best.
Incineration Wave!
Got it. Mega Chance.
Rising Phoenix! No escape!
Thanks for the healing. Watch yourself, okay? Yeah, you too.
Try harder!
I can do it all day.
Try harder! You're mine! Dragon Swarm! Eternal Devastation! Double Demon! Try harder! My turn! Try harder! Not again!
Do it!
Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
All right.
Sure.
All right!
Uh-huh.
Huh? What?
Oh, wow!
You dummy!
Good grief.
Ugh, I feel so gross and sticky after that fight.
Tell me about it. We better hurry and get a bath and laundry going ASAP. A fish! You saw it too. Great! Yes!
Always good to be back in familiar territory.
Okay.
Okay.
Good one. Good, good.
All right!
Good grief. Are those two discussing relics again?
Then it's a promise.
Indeed it is.
Law, what are you doing?
Huh? Oh, Kisara. It's nothing. It's just those two are being sneaky over there. I heard something about a promise.
A promise? If it has to do with relics, then what?
Wait. You don't think they're gonna ditch us to become treasure hunters, do you?
I really doubt that.
You never know. He's pretty damn crazy for those relics of his.
Yeah, that's true.
It'd make things difficult for you if they just up and disappeared on us, right?
Yeah, that'd cause some problems.
We've got to do something to stop them.
Hey, what if we collected all of the relics ourselves?
That's it! Then they wouldn't have to go anywhere!
We might not be able to hear them talk like he can, but we can still search for them anywhere that looks likely.
Yeah, between the two of us, I'm sure we won't miss a single one.
Speaking of which, why are you so concerned about them taking off?
Huh? Well, you see...
This is going to be so great!
Indeed. Once we're finished, we can hold it in the palace.
A Dahnan Relic Exhibition!
I'll let you serve as our exhibit guide, Rinwell.
Right! I'll study up so I can answer any question they throw at me.
And, if you could, please ensure that Hootle stays far, far away from the exhibits.
Who?
We have truly borne witness to a striking example of female determination this day.
Yeah, you said it.